just need you by my side. Lately, I've been thinking, baby, we could get away and never look back, never look back, never look back, no, never look back, never look back, no.
Students, parents, and families, the 2022 New Student and Family Convocation for the Fowler College of Business, the College of Education, the College of Engineering, the College of Health and Human Services, and SDSU Global Campus at San Diego State University is hereby assembled. I am Dr. Randy Tim, Dean of Students, and I'm absolutely delighted to see you all here this morning. New students, parents, families, and friends, please rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by Natalie Soriano, an undergraduate student from San Diego, California, majoring in accounting.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated.
Thank you, Natalie, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. At SDSU, we begin events with the Kumeyaay land acknowledgement, as our campus resides on Kumeyaay land. It is now my pleasure to introduce SDSU Tribal Liaison Jacob Alvarado Waipuk from the San Pascual Band of the Kumeyaay Nation.
Thank you. Hakuipema Tipechum. We stand upon the land that carries the footsteps of millennia of Kumeyaay people. There are people whose traditional lifeways intertwine with the worldview of earth and sky and a community of living beings. This land is part of a relationship that has nourished, healed, protected, and embraced the Kumeyaay to the present day. It is part of a worldview founded in the harmony of the cycles of the sky and balancing forces of life. For the Kumeyaay, the red and black represent the balance of those forces that provide for harmony within our bodies as well as the world around us. As students, faculty, and staff, and alumni of San Diego State University, we acknowledge this legacy from the Kumeyaay. We promote this balance in life as we pursue our goals of knowledge and understanding. We find inspiration in the Kumeyaay spirit to open our minds and hearts. It is the legacy of the red and black. It is the land of the Kumeyaay. Yechan, Mar is good, and Paches. And welcome to San Diego State, and welcome to the land of the Kumeyaay, and we're all your friends here, so congratulations.
Thank you, Jacob. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of San Diego State University, I extend a very personal, warm welcome to each of you. Today is a great day for celebrating a new beginning. Convocation comes from the word convoco, which is Latin for calling together. It is only appropriate that we call together the faculty, staff, and students of San Diego State University to welcome all of you as our newest members of our campus community. Today, we will share with you our traditions, expectations, best wishes for success as you pursue your academic dreams. Joining me today as part of the platform party are your chief academic and administrative officers, your AS presidents, and SDSU Parent Advisory Board members. At this time, please join me in recognizing our university president and the university senior officials. I would like them to stand and remain standing when I call their name, but please hold your applause until I've had the opportunity to introduce each one. So, our University President, Dr. Adela De La Torre. Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Salvador Hector Ochoa. Vice President for Student Affairs and Campus Diversity and Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Luke Wood. Vice Provost, Dr. William Tong. Vice President for Research and Innovation, Dr. Hala Madanat. Vice President for Business and Financial Affairs and Chief Financial Officer, Agnes Wong Nickerson. Senior Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Campus Diversity, Dr. Anisha Mitchell. And Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, J.D. Wicker. Please join me in a round of applause for our officers here today. Thank you, and please be seated. The additional members of our platform party will be introduced throughout the ceremony today. New students, you have worked hard to prepare yourself for this next step in your life. You have arrived at SDSU bringing abundant talent and awe-inspiring potential. We look forward to your contributions to the vibrancy of our community. Just as we will commemorate your graduation from San Diego State University in a few years, today we commemorate your entry into the San Diego State University community. And now, it is my distinct honor and my privilege to introduce the 9th President of San Diego State University, Adela De La Torre.
Welcome to SDSU's 20th Annual New Student and Family Convocation. On behalf of the more than 450,000 students, faculty, staff, and alumni, I could not be more thrilled to welcome you to the SDSU family. It is wonderful to see everyone in person. We've spent too much time over the last couple of years away from each other, so this is a real joy. As we welcome our new students and family members, we want you to know that we are thrilled you have selected San Diego State University for the next step in your educational journey. I hope your experiences and opportunities at SDSU will inspire you to be a lifelong learner, always curious and always eager to learn, and expand your horizons and possibilities. College is a time to explore and discover. It is a time to find your dreams and your passions. We're here to help you do that. You have all worked very hard to get to this day. We are seeing record numbers of applicants who want to be part of the university, and you've made it with your hard work and help from your parents and families. As a parent myself, I know about the many challenges that you have overcome to reach this milestone. To all the parents and family members in attendance today, this is your special moment. And I thank each of you for helping to ensure your child reach this moment here today. Students, please join me in thanking your parents, families and siblings, mentors, and any others who have supported you, no matter where they are now. So let's give them a round of applause. Look around and take it in. It's so important that you take every opportunity to connect with your amazing faculty, our dedicated staff, your peers, and others within your chosen professional path, or who you share your interests. And there's so much more we will celebrate and accomplish together. As we welcome you, we are celebrating our university's 125th anniversary. We're so proud of the fact that we have helped educate former astronauts, award-winning teachers, Hollywood executives, and the great business, political, and cultural leaders. We're recognized throughout our state and nation as our research grants are at an all-time high, and because SDSU is one of the nation's major public research institutions with a highly diverse student body and award-winning faculty. There are many, many SDSU stories of people who once sat where you are now, who went on to achieve so much for their communities, including our own. At the same time, we have many members of our campus community investing time and resources into training, educating, and providing support to maintain a safe environment at SDSU. As we've learned with the pandemic, we must work together within our existing systems and not precipitously or alone. no matter what pressures and scrutiny we face. That is the best way to protect the community and our students, and we will not waver from that commitment. So I encourage you to always keep individual and community safety and health top of mind. It should be your priority as well. And I encourage each of you to also attend the many events and activities designed around safe social engagement throughout your time at SDSU. I want to acknowledge the work of Associated Students led by President Shockey Moore. This academic year, and under Shockey's leadership, AS has defined goals that encourage us to lead with passion, to have the courage to care, and to be future forward in what we do. These are just goals that we are experiencing today, but also in the future. Shockey and his leadership team are dedicated to creating an exclusive and welcoming environment, to ensuring students are engaged in decision-making processes on our campus, and to helping improve the overall student experience. I look forward to working in partnership with Shockey to support each of you. This brings us back to why we are here. Success at San Diego State University is measured by far more than just graduation. Success is the application of your education and the leadership experiences you will gain here. Success is placement in a career, graduate program, or field where you can thrive, where you can push boundaries, and where you can fulfill your goals. And we're committed to working with you every step of the way to ensure this happens. Classes of 2024 and 2026, you are joining our great university during extraordinary times. We are growing, and our impact and contributions are becoming more vital every year. In just a matter of days, we will be opening our new Snapdragon multipurpose stadium when we play our first football game against the University of Arizona on September 3rd. The stadium will be a true community asset with sports concerts and many other exciting attractions. But more than any other thing, perhaps it is the economic engine that sparks development of SDSU Mission Valley, which allows us to add more students, housing, recreation, and a world-class innovation district that will give our students more opportunities for research and career development. No matter the fields you study, I hope you come to think of SDSU as a laboratory, one where you can imagine and create new possibilities and build the future you envision for yourself. Here we encourage you to get involved and stay engaged so you can transform your tomorrow. Whether you are in creative arts, engineering, the sciences, or businesses, we have nationally awarded and world-renowned faculty members, and many of you will get to work alongside them. We are constantly fueled by the energy and ideas of our students. Your curiosity will drive the changes you are imagining today. Strong, resilient communities are more important than ever, and you are part of the one here at SDSU. We are here for you. We support you. We will do everything for you so that you can have a healthy path moving forward. SDSU is proud that about 60% of our alumni, many of whom have stayed in the San Diego region, are making a difference in so many ways around the world. Many of them have also remained engaged with the university, as we hope you will too. They are potent ambassadors for SDSU and the next generation of students who will come here to learn, grow, contribute, and experience the many vistas now open to you. These are exciting times with limitless opportunities to create, grow, innovate, and dream. I know you will accomplish many great things and contribute to the Aztec community in ways that will make us and your families proud. I welcome you all to your first day on our campus, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you all very much, and go Aztecs! At this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome our next speaker, SDSU Provost and Senior Vice President, Dr. Salvador Hector Ochoa.
Thank you, President de la Torre. Welcome new students, parents, and families to the New Student Family Convocation. Every human society is known to have its own time-honored traditions and rituals. Like every major event that marks a transition from one chapter of life to the next, today we join our academic ritual convocation. During Convocation, we introduce our new students to the traditions and expectations of our academic community before they start their studies. Convocation and events like the one today have a rich and important history dating back to the earliest days of universities, more than 1,000 years ago. Through Convocation, we hope to create a sense of belonging to each of our new students. We provide an opportunity to introduce our students to the deans of the colleges and the deans of the San Diego State University campuses. As members of the San Diego State University community, the most important change in your lives is that now you become responsible for your learning. Not your parents, not your professors. You assume responsibility for your learning. With this responsibility comes many important choices, most of which will only be known to you and no one else. The choices you make now will shape your time here in the future, and they will have a lasting effect for the rest of your lives. These type of personal choices will define each one of you as an individual. Remember always to make choices that are in your best interest and move you toward your academic goals and career aspirations. Identify and pursue your intellectual passions through the many opportunities available to you here at San Diego State through undergraduate and graduate research. Some examples include working directly with faculty, in labs, in fields, archives, student clubs and organizations, leadership roles, internships, and through service learning. Strive for excellence and distinguish yourself as a scholar, leader, and good global civic citizen. Retain and indeed hone those skills that enable you to gain a seat at this prestigious gathering. Strive for excellence and distinguish yourself as a scholar and a leader. I've stressed your responsibility, and your learning is primarily your responsibility. In addition, your family and supporters, this university is composed of stellar faculty, committed staff, here to assist you and support you with your choices. We look forward to working with you to achieve your goals, and we will take justifiable pride in your achievements. I am now delighted to formally present all our first-year transfer new graduate students to their college deans who are here representing our numerous faculty who will work with you as you pursue your studies and dreams at San Diego State University. Will Dr. Dan Moshavi, Dean of the Fowler College of Business, and Dr. Tracy Love, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, please join me at the podium. Will the undergraduate and graduate students in the Fowler College of Business please stand and stay standing? Dean Moshavi and Dean Love, it is my pleasure to present to you the incoming class of students in the Fowler College of Business. These students are the newest members of the Fowler College of Business and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Everyone, let's please recognize the new students in the Fowler College of Business. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Y. Barry Chung, Dean of the College of Education, please join us at the front of the stage? Will the undergraduate and graduate students in the College of Ed please stand and stay standing? Dean Chung and Dean Love, it gives me much great pleasure to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Education. These students are the newest members of the College of Education and bring to us and to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Everyone, let's please recognize the new students in the College of Education. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Eugene Olesky, Dean of the College of Engineering, please join us at the front of the stage. Will the undergraduate and graduate students in the College of Engineering please stand and stay standing? Dean Olesky and Dean Love, I am pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Engineering. These students are the newest members of the College of Engineering and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Everyone, please recognize the new students in the College of Engineering. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Stephen Hooker, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, please join me at the front of the stage. Will the undergraduate and graduate students in the College of Health and Human Services please stand and stay standing? Dean Hooker and Dean Love, I am pleased to present to you the incoming class of students in the College of Health and Human Services. These students are the newest members of the College of Health and Human Services and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Everyone, let's please recognize the new students in the College of Health and Human Services. Students, you may be seated. Will Dr. Karen Myers-Bowman, Dean of San Diego State University's Global Campus, please join us at the front of the stage. Will the students at San Diego State University's Global Campus please stand and stay standing, whether you're joining us in person or via live stream? Dean Myers, it is my pleasure to present to you the incoming class of new students at San Diego State Global Campus. These students are the newest members of SDSU Global Campus and bring to you their intellect, curiosity, and dedication to the pursuit of new ideas. Everyone, please recognize the new students of SDSU Global Campus. Students, you may be seated. Deans, please be seated. Distinguished platform party, faculty, and members of the academic community, as Provost of San Diego State University, I hereby declare the students just presented are new members of San Diego State University academic community with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges are pertaining thereto. Students, it is my hope that throughout your college career, you take responsibility for your learning, engage in your classes, commit yourself to intellectual growth, learn from challenges, and take much pride in your accomplishments, as we, your faculty, staff at San Diego State most certainly will. Congratulations and welcome to San Diego State University. And now it gives me great pleasure to present to you your student body president, Mr. Shockey Moore.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shockey Moore, and I have the privilege of serving as Associated Students President. This is a full circle moment because just a few years ago, I was sitting in your seats with my parents at Convocation. And just a few years from now, you will be sitting in this arena again, ready to cross the stage at your graduation ceremony. Parents and families, I know you are ecstatic for your students in such a big moment, ready for them to start their college journey. I'm sure you all are feeling nervous and anxious because my mom was feeling the same way. But students, your parents have spent your whole life preparing you for this moment. Let's give them a round of applause. Now it's my turn to show gratitude. I want to thank my mom for being here today. She has been my rock, helping me navigate my way through college. I would also like to thank and introduce my amazing executive team, who is dedicated to supporting and advocating for each and every student on this campus. So when I say their names, can you all stand and remain standing, and then we will clap after, okay? Mina Alexander, Executive Vice President, majoring in psychology and minoring in leadership from Pleasanton, California. Robson Renter, Vice President of External Relations, majoring in political science and double minoring in honors interdisciplinary studies from Santa Rosa, California. Sophia Cook, majoring in interdisciplinary studies with disciplines in business, psychology, and criminal justice, and minoring in leadership from Del Mar, New York. Sandy McKinney, majoring in political science and minoring in sociology and honors interdisciplinary studies from San Diego. Let's give them all a round of applause. You may all be seated. Okay, it's time to get real. For many of you, getting into San Diego State was one of your biggest accomplishments. It symbolizes the start of setting out on your own path, gaining independence, and being able to truly make decisions that's going to impact your future. It is the start of your young adult life, where nobody would tell you what the right decision is, to study for a test or come home at a certain time. It is on you to make all those decisions for yourself. So I have a question for you. Where do you go from here? This is a question I've asked myself multiple times throughout my college career. The first time was after Convocation, when my parents had left and all the festivities was done. It hit me that this was real, and it was time to decide who I wanted to be. Coming to San Diego State, you're going to have to decide what you want to be. It is an important decision because there are so many opportunities, and you must determine which ones you want to seize. I decided that I had a passion for leadership and advocacy for my peers. That led me to getting involved in multiple organizations and taking on leadership roles. For some of you, that may be your path, but for others, you may want to do something else, which is okay. What is important is deciding what you are passionate about, and having the dedication to turn that passion into a reality. 4 years ago, I decided I wanted to be president, sitting right next to my parents, listening to former AS President Christian Awuka speak about manifesting your dreams. I distinctly remember him saying, "Dream for a better future, for yourself and for your family. Dream for a better world, and for the future generations to live in. Dream for a better tomorrow." My dream of becoming an AS president began that very day. Now, I don't want to act like my journey has been a fairy tale. I didn't just dream about it and poof, it happened. No, it took hard work and determination. I want to give you all the blueprint that I followed. So step 1, set a goal. To accomplish your dreams, you have to set a goal and then make the decision you are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it. That means asking yourself constantly, what are you doing to help yourself towards that goal? Accomplishing your goal will come with sacrifices to get to the finish line and accomplish the dream. Step 2, find a mentor. It is essential to have someone who knows what it takes to accomplish your goals and are willing to help you get to that point. After hearing Christian speak at Convocation, I made it my mission to learn from him to achieve my goals. He took me under his wing and helped me to get where I am today. Make sure you can develop a relationship with someone that can help you and give you advice and to accomplish your goal. Step 3, learn from your mistakes. Many people are so afraid of making mistakes that they won't even try new things or take a risk out of fear. One of my favorite quotes is, "The greatest mistake a man could ever make is being afraid of making one." Mistakes make you more successful when you learn and grow from them because you know how to improve. Step 4, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. On your path to accomplishing any goal, you will be in a position where you are uncomfortable. It will feel like you're not supposed to be there, and oftentimes it might make you want to quit. In those times, you must know you are growing. Uncomfortability breeds growth. I want to say that again. Uncomfortability breeds growth. So don't quit, but instead remind yourself that you are close to accomplishing your dream. Step 5, have fun. College is only a few years. This is the time for you to make memories that will last a lifetime and build unbreakable bonds. So while you're on your path to accomplishing your goals, don't stress too much because you'll become overwhelmed. Enjoy this beautiful city and find things that make you happy because I can guarantee you that there will be times when you need those happy moments to get you through a day. I want to leave you with this. No matter if you're doing everything right, your dream will still be tested. The last time I asked myself, where do you go from here, came right before my campaign to start running for president. I lost my father and it shook my world. At first, I didn't have the motivation to continue. I knew my dream was being tested and I didn't know if I could pass it. My father knew I wanted to be president and he would have been so proud of me. So I found my inspiration to keep going and persevere and win the election. So when your dreams are tested, you have to lean on your why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want this? And if you want something bad enough, you will find your passion and determination to achieve it. So again, where do you go from here? Thank you. Now, I would like all of the new students to please stand and remain standing. In the native language of Aztec, Nahuatl, they have a saying called Mashika Tiawi, which means always moving forward. Please join me now in the SDSU tradition by reciting the Aztec Declaration by new students found on your motorboard bookmark. At this time, you will make a declaration to your parents, your friends, your professors, your communities, and yourself. It is our intention that the meaning of this declaration will remain steadfast throughout your college career years, and the tassel on your bookmark remain a symbol of your ultimate goal here at SDSU, completing your degree and graduating with a meaningful Aztec experience. Please refer to your bookmark or the screens above and repeat after me. As a SDSU Aztec, I dedicate myself to personal and academic excellence. I embrace the university's vision of promoting social justice. Through citizenship, social responsibility, and scholarship. I empower myself to use the issues that concern my peers and the challenges facing the world. As an opportunity to champion and practice effective citizenship. I hope to benefit from the broad perspectives that diversity brings to my learning and my education. I recognize these values inherited from both Aztec traditions and San Diego State University's past. As a key to our promising future. At this time, please turn to your families and friends and recite after me. Today, we express our gratitude to the families and friends who have assisted us. To become new members of the San Diego State University community. Please repeat after me. Mashika Tiawi. Mashika Tiawi. Always moving forward. Students, please remove the pen affixed to your bookmark. You or your parents/family supporters may now place the pen on your left side. In the Aztec culture, the left side is of great importance because it represents the heart. The pinning symbolizes your formal inductions into the SDSU family. Students, you are now Aztecs for life. Congratulations. Congratulations and welcome to your home at San Diego State. You may now be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Luke Wood, Vice President for Student Affairs and Campus Diversity.
Thank you, Shaki. Distinguished platform guests, students, families, and friends. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the SDSU family. Students, today we gather from different parts of the world in your honor. You have distinguished yourself as some of the most well-rounded and best academically prepared students ever to enter San Diego State University. Your resilience, commitment to service, and academic preparation have set a bar of excellence, and we are dedicated to supporting this level of excellence as you continue your education here at SDSU. As the newest members of our university community, we have high expectations and standards for you. Your first year will be a transition. Whether you are a first year, transfer, or new graduate student, there will be rigorous courses, experiential learning opportunities, and a new network of individuals to meet and areas to explore. Expect new challenges that you have not confronted before, and know that we are here to guide you. We have created a community of care that fosters a climate of student support, accessibility, and learning that symbolizes our commitment to you. I encourage you to take advantage of all San Diego State has to offer. From day one, we are committed to supporting the life opportunities that allow for the social mobility of our students. And now, more than ever, I look forward to working with you during your academic and university journey. But before that university journey begins, I'd like to offer some words to your parents, families, and supporters. At San Diego State University, it is our philosophy that parents, families, and supporters contribute to student success. We know that student success is dependent upon your involvement and support, and we recognize that your students would not be one of the best academically prepared classes without your encouragement. Parents and families and supporters, today is filled with new beginnings. Beginning college at San Diego State is a new transition for your student. You too are beginning a new chapter in your lives. Parents and families, we know this is a very exciting time for you. We also know this is a very nervous time for you as well. You're beginning a new chapter in your lives. You're likely excited about empowering your student to go into the world to pursue their own goals. But you may also be nervous about empowering your student to go into the world to pursue their own goals. Your student may be the first person in your family to attend a university, or they may be the last child to leave the nest. Whatever the case may be, this momentous day for you and for your family is likely to be a mixture of anticipation and exhilaration. All of these are normal reactions that are part of this exciting transition. Today signifies your students' beginning at San Diego State, a journey distinguished by hard work and dedication in their studies. Today, you do not push your student out of the family nest. Rather, you open the door to the world a little wider. Your students are young adults, but independence is a process. As this process continues, both you and your students will grow and develop in new ways. This is a transition point in your lives, but it doesn't mean you have to let go. Remember, you are the most important resource that our students have. We know that the more informed you are about our programs and services, the better resource you can be for your student and for the university. As I mentioned, today marks a new bridge to your student success. Trust me, being a college student at SDSU is very different than being at a high school or a community college. And being an undergraduate student will be very different than being a graduate student at SDSU. Even with this change, we welcome you today as partners in your students' educational journey. One of my best resources is the SDSU Parents Advisory Board. At this time, I'd like to recognize the board. They are a group of parents who volunteer their time and expertise to the university. They serve as an advisory group on student life issues. They share their kudos, concerns, and recommendations regarding programs and services and overall campus life. They support the university by giving to the Aztec Parents Fund, which supports student success programs including leadership, equity and inclusion, wellness and accessibility, safety, and personal growth. Please join me in recognizing the advisory board with a round of applause. And now I'd like to introduce Rick and Tess Garcia. Rick and Tess are Aztec Parents Advisory Board members and will serve as Family Weekend Parents co-chairs. The Garcias will lead you in the parent and family pinning ceremony. So please have your SDSU parent pin ready. The parent and family pinning ceremony is going to begin. Thank you and welcome to the SDSU family. Rick and Tess.
Thank you, Dr. Wood. Good day, everyone. It is our honor as proud SDSU parents of our son, Elijah, a sophomore majoring in music education, to lead you in the parent pinning ceremony. As parents, it gives us great pride to be part of a ceremony that marks the beginning of each student's academic journey at San Diego State University, and to witness the cultivation of family and community support for every new student at SDSU. The SDSU parent pin that you received today symbolizes your new role at the university. Today, our students move into a new phase of their lives. It's one that we've all been preparing for some time now. This ceremony symbolically represents the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one for both your students and yourselves. It also serves as your formal induction into the San Diego State University community.
Parents and students in the audience, will you please rise? Students, we will now ask you to fasten your parents or family with their pin on the left shoulder as a symbol of their connection to San Diego State University. I hope this pin will remind you of the vital role you play in the SDSU community and the lives of your students. Parents and family members, welcome. You are now officially a part of the university community and our San Diego State family. And just as the students are Aztecs for life, you are now Aztec parents and families for life. Please be seated.
I look forward to your involvement and to the support you'll give your students. As Dr. Wood mentioned, we are all partners with the university and contributing to the students' success. Being here today with your students symbolizes your commitment to cheering for them and supporting them now through commencement.
As our son has already gone through this rite of passage, I understand the wide range of emotions you're likely to experience today. Excitement, joy, pride, worry, and possibly a little trepidation as well. Please feel comfort in knowing that the university and the Office of New Student and Parent Programs understands this transition and are here to support you every step of the way. Rick and I can attest to this firsthand. In conclusion, we ask you to wear your pin with pride, especially during your return to campus for the 25th Annual Family Weekend on October 7th and 8th. Again, welcome to the SDSU family. I will now welcome back to the podium Dr. Randy Tim.
Thank you to all of our speakers for your wonderful remarks today. As we are about to bring to close the 2022 Convocation, I ask that you remain in your seats until the platform party has recessed and you are formally dismissed. We truly hope that you have been uplifted by today's ceremony. We hope that the spirit of our collective remarks will serve you well during your time at SDSU. We also hope that you will wear your Convocation pins with pride and remember, you are an Aztec for life. Students make the most of the time here at SDSU. Start by attending Welcome Week and Aztec Nights. Tonight, we look forward to seeing you at the SDSU Community Block Party on the Campanile Walkway right in front of Hepner Hall, starting at 10 p.m. We expect more than 5,000 students to attend tonight's event. Parents and families, we look forward to seeing you back on campus for a very special 25th Annual Family Weekend, October 7th and 8th. There will be a full schedule of events to celebrate you and your student and SDSU. Now to lead us in your first singing of our alma mater, I would like to welcome back our soloist, Natalie Soriano, to the podium. Please refer to page 2 of your program for the words and join us in the singing. Please stand for the singing of our alma mater.
homage pay, proud working and glorying in the spirit of the Aztec name. To thee, San Diego, and the fond traditions old and new, a tribute raised of lasting praise and steadfast faith. Hail Montezuma, hail Montezuma, we salute thy glorious destiny, far-seeing in coming days, men and women strong who live in truth. To thee, San Diego, to the black and scarlet we'll be true. An echo comes of Aztec drums through all the years. Hail Montezuma. Please be seated.
Students and families, there is a formal process for recessing. It is customary and appropriate to wait for the platform party to recess before leaving Viejas Arena. President De La Torre, at this time, please recess the platform party. Thank you and have an extraordinary academic year. Students and families, please recess to the top of Viejas Arena and go Aztecs!